Hi guys, it's Cass. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back. Welcome if you are new. Please like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. You subscribe to me, I'll subscribe to you. We can all grow together. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys a summer favorites. So just these specific items that have really been like big go-tos this summer. And this video is obviously a bit overdue because we're now a couple weeks into autumn in Australia. But nonetheless, I thought I would share. Firstly would be these scrunchies. Now, anyone who knows me knows I wear a lot of scrunchies. But these three in particular have really been big go-tos for me. There's two pink, one's more sheer and one's more bold, if that's the right word, and one's just bright red, loud, screams summer. So I really want to get like a mustard yellow scrunchie as well. I think that'd be really cool. I've got like a brownish one, but these three, and I have a lot of scrunchies. I've got a few other ones that I do wear as well, but these three have been my main go-tos for the summer. I think I got this one from Cheap, this one from Factory, and this one I might have got in maybe Brisbane or something when I went there. But they've just slowly accumulated, and this summer they have been great. Next is this Natio face mist. It's very refreshing. Also, anybody who knows me knows that I change products a lot. Like, I'm kind of a beauty product whore. Like, I'll change my products a lot. And there's just like a few brands specifically that I'm really loyal to that I stick with, and this is one of them. It's really, really good. It's just really hydrating, and I think especially here in Australia in the summers you have to take care of your skin because you will get burnt, you will go peely, you'll get red, it's not good. The summers are really harsh here on your skin, so I think you've got to do the best you can to keep it all good. I would also use the moisturizers in this brand, they're really good. But this facial spray this summer has just been really, really great. Next is this Dusk candle. I know what you're probably thinking, like, who wants to light candles in the middle of summer? Me. I like to burn like fruity kind of candles in the summer, and then cinnamon and like baking kind of like heavier spice kind of candles in the colder weather. And this one is Raspberry and Rosewater by Dusk. And I have burnt almost all of it, like it is literally down to there. I've burnt it so much over the summer. It smells so good. It's one of my favorite candles ever, and I'd never had one like this before, like in this kind of scent. So I was just really, really loving it, and I burnt it a lot, and now it's almost all up. This one is the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette with Alyssa Edwards. It is so good. I love it. It is one of my favorite palettes of all time. I got this around like the end of September. I have like palettes that I really, really love, of course, but this one especially over the summer I was using a lot of the yellow and the gold, and the pinks a lot, like those really kind of loud, bright colors. So that's been really, really good this summer. It's just been something different as well. It has colors that I didn't have before, or like not in that same shade, so it's been really fun. Next is my Birks. So the shoes, I'm just gonna walk out of my room because George is inside a lot lately and he's molting a lot. But my Birks, this is my outfit by the way. I'm wearing a Curious George top, some shorts, and my Birks. And I got them earlier on before summer, but over the summer I've worn them a lot. They have like really good like orthotic kind of support, and I have varicose veins, so my legs and feet ache a lot. So I was very hesitant to get them because They're expensive, but my mom and I finally went out and we got them and we love them and we've been living in them. And another thing I've been really into this summer was this book by Patrick Rothfuss. It is so good. If you haven't read it, please, please, please read it. It's so good. I only wish I'd read it earlier. My friend told me about it like years ago and I kept thinking like, I'll get to it. And I read this one over the summer. This is the second one. I'll get the first. So this is the first I read last year, The Name of the Wind. And this is the second one, so the sequel of it, The Wise Man's Fear. And I started to read it, I think around like the beginning of summer. Okay. I read this one really, really fast. And then with this one, I took longer because I'd stopped reading it halfway through and then got back into it. It's nothing against like the book itself, but for those kind of fantasy type genres, I find it hard to get back into once I've stopped reading it. So I find with these, I just have to keep reading. And sure enough, when I got back into this, I could not put it down. So if you're looking for a good read, these are amazing. So this has, yeah, definitely been a highlight over the summer for me. And isn't really that exciting, but it would probably just be like my stationery, my pencils. They're not even new, it's just that I've been colouring in and drawing a lot this summer, a lot more than I have in a long time. And so like I've shown you guys my journal or my planner, my bullet journal before, but that's just like an example of where I've used the pencils. So it's just been really good. Like textures, just little texture marks. So I've been using those quite a lot. So I have this colouring in book. It's not new or anything, but just over the summer I've been doing a lot of like colouring in and that kind of thing because it's really good for like, I don't know, just peace of mind, I guess. And it's just something I really enjoy that I hadn't been doing a lot of. So I'm glad to have got back into it. It's just a couple pages. I haven't done all of it, but it's that one. Another summer favourite was this hat from, you guessed it, Ganda, that little shop I love. I still collect the tags. I showed it in my last video or the one before. It's a little lotus flower. I really like this shop. There we go. And I collect the tags of the clothes that I buy from there because the lotus flower on them is so pretty and I really want to colour it in. I have the impulse to colour in this gorgeous little flower. So I will show you guys when I end up doing that. But yeah, this hat, it's got a sunflower on it. I love sunflowers. I just feel like they're the happiest flower. I don't even know how a flower can be happy, but if it could, it would be a sunflower. I love it. This actually only started this summer. So I bought all these little plants. I've shown this in a video before briefly, so sorry if it's a little bit repetitive. I bought all these like little succulents in Fremantle. Well, this one I bought from a market thing at work. The money was going towards the Australian bushfires. So I bought that and I bought this little fern at Woolworths a couple weeks ago I think. And this little pot in Fremantle, Ryan got me this one for Valentine's Day. But yeah, I potted all of these up except for this one, though I did pot its friend. But I potted all those up. They were individual little plants that I bought in like Fremantle, here and there. This one is a rocket. So I got that one and that little one there I planted from seeds. So it was when, you know, the Woolworths was doing that thing where you get seeds and plant them. So that one, and I shouldn't touch plants, I'll be careful. That one and that one, that's rocket, and that's viola, the flower. So they've grown from seeds. But aside from that, this little garden has been a little project I've been working on this summer, and I'm loving it. I have a little watering tin that I bought in Fremantle as well. And then I have this bigger one that I actually got from my mum years ago. And because I needed something bigger than this, she's given me this one to use, which is great because, you know, we hadn't been using it for a while because we've got a bigger one for outside now. And this is a little garden gnome. That I'm not sure what that is. My sister put it there. I don't want to get rid of it because I don't know what she's doing with it. She says she keeps waiting for it to root. I don't think it's going to root. I think it's very dead, but she put it there, so I'm just going to leave it there. And George says hi. He's making the floor so dirty. I gave him some treats, so that's why he's like dribbled on the floor there, but I'll clean up. I'll clean it up. You're a good boy, aren't you? I hope you enjoyed my video. Stay safe during this time with everything that's happening at the moment in the world. I know it's a hectic time, but look out for yourselves and your loved ones, and even just your neighbours, just randoms, you know. Take care of yourself, and I hope you all stay safe during this tough time. Alright, I love you all. Thank you. Please subscribe. Bye.
Smoking and inhaling every moment. It was reckless and we owned it. I can see it in your eyes, 'cause they never tell.